The following video is rated 18 plus and up. That means if you're not of age, kiddo, then would you kindly, please, piss off. Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is Ryan and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Let's not beat around the bush and get straight into it. Subverse's next major content update released a few days ago, bringing with it the second half of the Sova recruitment quest, along with the rest of the Yeti Nebula to explore. All of this includes tons of more dialogue, tons of more cutscenes, and tons of more combat. And, of course, a lot, and I do mean a lot, of NSFW content. Wow, I can't show this in a YouTube video, but Studio Foe gave Sova a lot. I mean a lot of Pandora scenes. Whoa. But I must say, with this update, there were a ton of new additions I was not expecting, I must admit, for the second half of the Sova recruitment quest update. I was expecting a boss fight, some new dialogue and cutscenes, of course, the rest of the Yeti Nebula, and the new Pandora scenes, but I must admit, I was genuinely really surprised at the amount of new content we got in this update. First off, there were massive, simply massive new story developments I was not expecting at all. And Studio Foe keeps fucking doing this with every waifu update. I always expect, oh, they're gonna push the story just a bit forward, but no, it's always massive leaps and bounds and revelations and developments. I know it's silly that I'm this invested in a game that is admittedly a comedy, a parody, and a porno, but I'll be damned, Studio Foe can write a compelling drama. I'm invested in the character drama. I'm invested in where the story's gonna progress next. I'm being vague for the sake of not wanting to spoil this content for you, but there's a part of the story in this update that was being semi-serious and actually had me at the edge of my seat. This sequence sent my mind racing, wondering, oh my god, how are they gonna get out of this? Yeah, I cannot lie, I really liked the story content we got this update, and I must say, casting director, sound designer, and voice actress for Sova, singing Samane, continues to knock it out of the park with her performance. She is just so fucking good as Sova. She really brings the character to life, and as much as I want to share with you the best bits of her performance from this update, I can't because, again, don't want to spoil this content for you. Play the update yourself, experience it fresh, but I can, at the very least, share you this lovely clip.
Oh, you think I'm some kind of blowjob vending machine that's gonna swallow your dong just because you gave me the perfect gift? Because you are correct.
Now, once again, keeping spoilers to a minimum, the new boss fight added to the game was surprisingly challenging and fun. I barely beat him by the skin of my teeth. And the way they designed this boss fight for turn-based combat was surprisingly intuitive and engaging, and I hope they do more one-on-one boss fights like this in the future. Once again, keeping spoilers to a minimum, the new space battle tied to this story content, which I was not expecting, had some very unique challenges and gimmicks that made it stand out from other space combat missions. Was very engaging and intense. And that is something I really have to commend the devs over. With all of the main story quests, we are constantly getting varied and unique gameplay scenarios for both the turn-based combat systems and scenarios and the real-time spaceship shoot-'em-up segments. I'm really digging this whole design methodology of having the main quest have constant variety as you progress, where you're consistently seeing something and playing through something completely unique to this portion of the game. Again, I have to commend the devs for experimenting and expanding upon already established systems and mechanics. Subverse is their very first video game, and they're already learning and adapting and evolving how they develop it. So I say this sincerely. Studio Foe, great job, guys. You're doing a great job. I know you folks are dealing with a whole heap of bullshit and other such troubles developing this game, but I want you to know there's at least one person on this planet that genuinely, really admires you guys and truly appreciates all the hard work you put into making this product. Although I am admittedly biased, it doesn't make the words coming out of my mouth any less true. So again, thank you for all that you do. Anyways, back to the content. One new piece of content that came with this update I was not expecting were new mantics. I was not expecting to get even more new mantics so soon, and we got 2 brand new ones. Pervidillo and Lamars. Lamars is fucking great, a surprisingly powerful new melee unit. Even going up against enemies that were a much higher level than he was doing massive melee damage. And he's got some great perks to boot. Honestly, Lamars is an excellent addition to the mantic roster. Pervidillo, on the other hand, I honestly believe could use a buff. While his ultimate ability is great and deals a lot of damage and has this unique multi-turn mechanic to it, his regular ranged attack just has such a short range, and it does so much less damage compared to other ranged mantics that I just can't see myself picking Pervidillo over Choadstool or Napoleon. They're just better. I think Pervidillo has great potential if he just got a wee bit of a DPS buff. Again, his ultimate is great, just his normal ranged attack, just a buff in some regard, whether it's the range or the damage, just something, give him a bit more of an edge that puts him on the same level as Choadstool and Napoleon. But hey, that's just my opinion, and I'm not a game developer. Now, I want to talk about all of the spicy foreshadowing that Studio Foe did with this update. While I was exploring the newly released systems in the Yeti Nebula, I couldn't help but discover some particularly interesting planets with some particularly interesting descriptions and locked unknown missions. For example, the reveal of this insidious Zomnicorp and the planet Limos Varja. What is this now? Homeworld of the Masseuse, the same species that the Huntress happens to be? The oceans of Limos Varja contain massive amounts of rare natural resources. Large import-export trading companies run by wealthy barons control the majority of their planet, and these barons ruthlessly exploit it for any kind of profit, much to the chagrin of environmental activists across the galaxy. Do you smell that? It smells like a future story mission or future waifu devotion quest for the Huntress. I don't know about all you, but I think that's pretty cool, and that has me pretty excited for future content. I can see it now, a whole major or side storyline about the Captain and the Huntress working together to take down the evil Zomnicorp and free her planet and people from oppression. Oh man, I just got myself hyped up. The way I see it, I'm betting money right now. Next content update, next waifu that's going to be added to Subverse is either going to be the Huntress or Fortune. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm genuinely curious. Who do you think is going to be the next waifu in the game? Huntress or Fortune? Because honestly, I can't see Blythe or Fo-chan being added into the game just yet. I expect them to be the end game waifus, if you would. Now then, to finish off this video with a bang, haha, sex pun, I'm gonna do something a bit different, because as you all know, as I mentioned earlier, there were new Pandora not safe for work sex scenes added to the game. And you guys know it's not my thing. But, for the sake of your entertainment, how about a live reaction to the new scenes? I haven't actually watched them because, again, not my thing, but for all of you, for a laugh, let's do this and make my next conversation with Singing Samine all the more fucking awkward because I'm about to listen to her pretend to get smashed. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. I'm in Pandora. Oh god, I have a bunch of pooter points to spend, so I guess I'll buy some scenes. Oh god, they gave her so many. Jesus. Okay. I guess let's start with something tame. Makeout session. Okay, this isn't so bad. This is actually pretty sweet and wholesome, honestly. Like, not too naughty. Not too naughty. I'm not entirely uncomfortable. Again, this is sweet. This is almost adorable. Jesus, really going at. Okay, next scene. Social lubricant. Is this just masturbation or... Oh, what the hell? Why would you put a beer bottle there? Why? There must be, like... There's a million different better options, I would imagine. Why a beer bottle? That can't be sanitary. I won't kink shame. I guess that's a thing people like. Okay. Royal treatment. Okay, what is this now? Whoa, what the fuck? What? What? Why they all have penises? What? Why they all have penises? What? Well, I guess they're aliens. This is parody. Yeah, I mean, there's crazier things that have happened in this game, but they just have dicks now. They all just have dicks. Okay. I guess that's a thing that can happen in this game. Alright. They just have dicks now. Alright. This one's called Tap Out. Ah, Jesus. Huh. That's actually a pretty unique position. I've never done that position before. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder how that would feel IRL. Huh. I'd actually like to try this position, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, and it just makes me realize, God, this pandemic's been going on for years. God, I miss sex. But yeah, this one's actually pretty cool. That's an interesting position. I've never tried that position before. This is something I would actually like to do in the future. Well, okay then. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still awkward as hell. And next time I talk to Sam, it's going to be... Oh God, it's going to be so awkward. Oh my God. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that, I guess? Anyways, thank you for watching. That's been a video on the latest new content update that's come to Subverse. Be sure to check it out, support the game and the developers, and stay tuned, because, well, this is going to be an ongoing series till the game fully releases, whenever that is. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for any and all support you give me and the channel. If you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. If you want to help out and support the video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, please consider making a donation via Buy Me a Coffee or making a super thanks on YouTube. Anyways, last time, this has been a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.